All right. Lance, the contractor, knows that having the glass installed here is a big deal. It's a showstopper. And he claims he's interested in getting the job done. I got an email from him today saying he's going to get the subcontractors working on it. Well, lie to me once, shame on you. Lie to me twice, shame on me. So what is to follow is an audio file of the company that was scheduled to install the glass tomorrow, which is Wednesday, April the 28th. And Lance canceled it. So who do you believe, Lance or his words? Bye.
Hi, Robert. My name is I'm calling with You called to schedule the installation for the stationary panel in your home, and we were working with Lancelot Builders on that. And at this time, Lancelot is putting a hold on the installation. They currently own the material that is here in stock, and we can't move forward without them giving the approval. Or if somebody else, if you wanted to pay for the material and have it installed, you can give us a call to do that. But right now, at this time, I have to take it off of the installation for tomorrow. Unless you give us a call back, this afternoon, we can, try and keep it on there. We'd like to try and help you out, but give us a call so we can discuss this. And the order is under Lancelot Builders. Thank you very much. We look forward to speaking with you.
Well, folks, it's Wednesday, March 28th. And I thought I'd give you an update. You're going to have a video and a voicemail from the company that installs the glass, the subcontractor that works for Lance, who installs all the glass in the bathrooms. And we're talking about the glass here. Now, they were scheduled to come out today, but they called and canceled, as you can tell from the voicemail, because Lance, the builder, canceled the installation. And I get what they're saying. They can't move forward without the contractor's permission. I get it. It makes sense. But realize that Lance sent an email saying that he's reviewing the punch list, which sort of implies that he just got it. Well, realize, as you see many times before, he's had this punch list since March. So don't be misled into thinking he just got the punch list. He's known about components of the punch list for months. The punch list is merely a summary of all the items he's known about for months, plus the ones in March. For example, he knows there's no sink, there's no water, there's no drain. This is just floating around. He's known that the appliances are not installed because the appliances had been sitting in the garage right there for months and not been installed. He knows that. He knows the garage floor has been filthy for months. So the idea that he has to review the punch list in order to get the subcontractors out is pretty darn silly. I mean, in fact, it's ludicrous. So we have the email that he, excuse me for coughing, that he sent. And I got your voicemail yesterday. I'm currently reviewing the punch list. It should say, which I've had some of these items for months and the whole list since March. Once that is finalized, I don't even know what once that is finalized. I assume he means his review. We can go forward and get contractors scheduled. Well, what does he mean we? He's the contractor. I think he means so he can go forward with getting subcontractors. Well, he already has subcontractors. This email is, how would you say, poorly written, poorly worded, incomprehensible. You pick the words you want to do. So my point with this email is to let you know that when Lance says he's going to do something, you don't really know what that means. There is Alice in Wonderland, and I think it was it Humpty Dumpty? God, I may be wrong. Humpty Dumpty sat on a great wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And Humpty Dumpty, I believe, told Alice one day that words mean exactly what I say they mean, nothing more, nothing less. And how that applies to Lance is that when he says something, you don't know what it means. He's similar to Humpty Dumpty's philosophy, that words mean exactly what I say they mean. Well, one of the things he did, like I said, is he's known about this install for months. He knows that the contractor, his subcontractor that he uses, the glass shop that called and told me that they canceled it as his request, is the group he uses to do the install. So he canceled the subcontractor that he uses to do the installation of the glass, which he's known about for months. So on one hand, he says, in an email, I'm going to review the punch list, which he should have said I've had parts of it for months, and we can get the contractors. Well, no, he means he can get the subcontractors, and then he cancels the subcontractor he uses to install an item which should have been installed months ago. Now, how does that explain the fact that we have no appliances, no place to prepare food? We're talking about Lance here. Come on, let's get real. If you haven't met him, you know through these videos what he's like. He's all show and no go. Now, a friend of mine has speculated that when someone is 4 months behind on finishing a house and the subcontractors have stopped showing up, that sometimes that means financial issues. I'm beginning to think there may be some believability there. Why would you, for example, cancel your subcontractor the day of the installation today for a piece of equipment that's in the contract that if it's not installed, the house cannot be occupied because there's no place to shower? Well, maybe it's because I'm just speculating you don't have the money to pay them? Maybe, possibly. I can't think of any other reason. I mean, if you guys can think of a reason, speak up. Raise your voice and say, that's common with contractors who are 4 months behind, who are not upside down. Because realize, my understanding is he has a number of rentals. And we all know with the COVID that some people aren't paying their rent. Well, the margins on rental properties, if in fact he does have them, I just know this in general, that people with rental properties are starting to get upside down. They can't make their mortgage payments. They can't repair the facilities. So they're in financial hurt. Pure speculation on my part, but I believe he told me once that he does have rental properties. So income's down, he's got a new child, his expenses are up, and he's 4 months behind on a house that even anybody knows should have been done back in January 8th when he promised it. So he's canceling subcontractor who installs the glass, which by canceling that subcontractor, no one can move into the house. You can't move into it. And then he sends an email saying, I'm going to work on it on the punch list. When he's had the punch list or parts of it for months and months and months, and then sort of acts like, I'm just doing what I can do because I just got the punch list. He didn't say he just got the punch list, but you can sort of read into it because remember Humpty Dumpty? Words mean exactly what I say they mean. Nothing more, nothing less. So he's interested in having the reader make assumptions about what he's saying, even though he hasn't really said it. So what to do? Well, I'm a sucker for giving people a chance. But in this case, I know it's a waste of time. It's a complete, total waste of time, especially when he convinces me. If he hadn't canceled the glass installer for the shower, and in fact had the glass installed today as it was supposed to have been, then I would have said, yeah, he's being sincere. He's working on the installation. He's doing the right thing. But he canceled the installation and then sends an email that he is going to get a hold of the contractors. It makes my brain swell. It makes it explode, because you can't cancel the installation and in the same breath say, oh, I'm working on the punch list. He's known about the glass, like I said, for months. He's done nothing except cancel the subcontractor who installs the glass. So you decide for yourselves. Is it real or not real? Is it Humpty Dumpty from Alice in Wonderland, or is it not Humpty Dumpty? I hope I have it right. Maybe it was a Cheshire cat. You know, I do these videos. They're one-offs. They're freestyle. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. It was a bit chilly here today. I might say that. It was like 60 degrees, but I had a pleasant time. I tested all of these circuits, and I tested the network connections here, because, you know, that's like doing a walkthrough. I don't want to accept the house and then find out that this plug doesn't work. Oh, I did find a plug that doesn't work, but Lance does know about that. The plug down here doesn't work. And, oh, those lights come on. And he knows that these lights don't come on. But has the subcontractor, AKA the electrician, shown up? No, they haven't. So, is he in financial trouble? Sure makes sense. It really does. Now, how not finishing my house helps anyone, including Lance, I don't know. But I'll leave it to your imaginations to decide what is truth and what is fantasy. I will talk to you later. Love you all. Bye.